Willow here. How are ya? You want to hang around and make some bread? Alrighty then, I'll share my recipe. So I got half a cup of water. No, I got a full cup of water and 3 tablespoons of honey and 3 tablespoons of yeast. It's been frozen. Got a bowl handy here. I'm gonna let that sit. It doesn't have to bloom. It's the quick one. And don't mind me today. I'm discombobulated, so I'll keep quiet. I'll just show you as I go around. Okay, here we go. Okay. 1 cup of water with a few tablespoons of honey and 3 tablespoons of yeast. Done. Half a cup of oil. Oh Lord, help us. Oh, right there, okay. And I got my silicone pad. That's what worked for me. I'm kind of a klutz. A little bit more. Is that half a cup? There's no way. Quarter. Huh. It's supposed to be half a cup. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay, over there. So this can go away. I used olive oil. Use whatever you like. 1.5 cups of water. 1's water. 1.5. I'm just putting it on the counter and trying to get it to 1.5. That's 1.5. It's good enough for me. Here we go. It's going to come together really fast. Really fast. I've got 4 bread tins. I'm going to see if I can do this in that amount. I'm going to add an egg for the sake of adding an egg. I don't ever add an egg. Ever. But, oh wait. I'll use this little diddly daddly thing. I personally think an egg adds a lot. There we go. It adds one heck of a mess, doesn't it? It does. Into here, I have to add. Did I add one? Yeah, I did. So, flour and salt. Just going to use a regular salt or thing. Spoon. 1 teaspoon. Seems like a lot. If you add it to the yeast, it's going to kill your yeast. I've noticed that. Other people that make bread that are professionals will tell you that. I'm making bread for a long time. And I can tell you that it's a really good idea if you add it to your flour. Try to get that up. There's no flour in there yet. I don't have a container. I dirty up everything I've got. So, I shouldn't do this because I'll probably hurt something. This is my big flour thing. So you're supposed to like lift up your flour, just lift it up, and air it a little. Oh, so the color of me right now, you'd be laughing. Well, that's good. There's 1. There's 2. And here's 3. Now, I'm just doing 3 for now. Seriously, take a look at my shirt. I'm covered. I don't care. Anyway, that really doesn't matter too much, does it? A little bit of flour is the least of things. So I'm just going to add, I'm going to add a little bit more. all the way through. Salt stops the yeast from going over and spilling and becoming a terrible mess. I'm doing this on the fly. It's not, did I measure that properly? Oh, well anyway, we'll just see. I don't know, we'll see if it turns out. If it doesn't, oh well, happens. I don't think I measured it properly at all. I might have to have more water. I don't know. That smell. Yeah, what did I do in here? Let me take a look. Oh yeah, added way too much. That's okay. It's gonna become shaggy and icky. Don't add water. Just keep stirring. It should come together. Oh Lord, this kitchen's very warm and it's raining outside, so I can add to my situation with my my bread. I think it's nice to make it. Ugh, I don't like using a spoon. Give me my hands and I'm like, there I am, right? So it's very, I just got more on me. There it is, really shaggy. Actually, I'll put you on the pepper grinder, salt grinder, whatever. You can see what I'm doing. Actually, it does look like it needs more water. Holy cow. All right. I did muddle it. Now we'll see if that works. Maybe I ruined the whole thing and I do not know. Honestly, I don't care. It's just keeping me out of trouble at the moment. There we go. You're not supposed to do that apparently, but I figured why not? Ooh, it's not coming together very well. Oh, it's really tough. Well, this might be a botched one. Oh man, is that ever tough. Ugh. Epic fail. Yeah. Oh well. Nothing bad about being covered in flour. Yeah, I can't. Jeez. You know, This is the one that had. Shoot. I really ruined this. I know I have. Oh, I keep adding water. Don't do what I do. Picks it up off the ground. Who cares? Okay. I dumped it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna start again. So, oh my gosh, no. I got doing my bracelet. Oh, disaster. I've got a big, huge shirt on. Everything like that. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I could come back and pretend everything is great. Oh yeah, I make the best bread. Oh yeah, I'm wonderful at everything I do. That wouldn't be honest. That'd be a lie. So watch me have an epic fail. I'm just gonna measure with this cup. I'm gonna do half the amount. Half. All right, I'm starting again. So I need the honey. Oh. I must be pretty desperate to make it twice. Okay. So have half a cup. I'm adding a lot of honey. It's not organic honey, it's just Bee Made. It's, I think, a Costco brand. I have organic honey, and let go. Okay, good. Just want to clean that one out, actually. And sweetbread, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's pretty good. This can bring down the temperature of the water, though. So I'm going to come over here and do this so you can watch me make a mess of it. This time it should be fine. I know where I went wrong. I start to rush and I get in a fluster. Do you ever get like that? Oh, actually I haven't done that like that for a long time, but that's okay. I'm not going to let this one bloom because it really doesn't need to anyway. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any more big spoons. Well, okay, not too much. 2, 3.5. It stays really well. The yeast stays well in the freezer. It's where I store it. I've got a ton of yeast, and I like to make it kind of whenever I feel like it. You know, it's just nice. Okay, so this is mixed up really, really, really well. It's gonna start to bubble a bit, and that's just fine. There, right. These have been in my disinfected sink, so I'm still okay with that. This one is a little uncomfortable for me to use, but that's okay. We're using the containers that just give them a good old rinse. There. 1 second. Okay, Google, stop. Right. Back I am. So, oh, I forgot the 1.5 cup of water in here. Okay, I think I forgot that. Didn't I? No, maybe I added it. Requires 1.5. Okay. 1.5. Yeah, it's 1.5. Okay, last one I added the egg. Oh, tough luck. 1.5. That's gonna bloom a little bit. Half a cup of oil. I think I booted it. Nope, I didn't boot it. Half a cup of oil. What a waste of good ingredients. Oil and water. Okay. I had to rinse it in water. Well, it's a good thing you saw me fail. Right, we're going to do the salt to the flour, so I am going to use, I'm going to add the yeasty honey water, which is very syrupy. Give it another stir, add it. So in this big white bowl, I've got, I could put that in here too. I have 2 cups of, to figure out where to put you. One sec. There you are. Oh, okay, good. Salt. I'm going to try and do, I don't know what a teaspoon of salt is. Usually I don't use it, so that'll be fine. Use a little fork, waz it around. 2 more cups of flour. This is measured quite well this time. There shan't be an issue. I don't believe anyway. The yeasty honey water and the oil, it's all here. And we're gonna just give it a quick little whisk. Get the stuff around the edges. And then I'll just slowly add the flour. I'm very uncomfortable doing it the other way. But anyway. Oh, I had flour everywhere, okay. At least it's not on my clothes this time. It's just all over my kitchen. Keep a lot of these around. Not a lot. A lot is 2, so I just lied. Yeah, I have 2. 2 of these. And I do really like them. Rachel Ray. Perfect. This is going to turn out really, really, really well. Excellent. We'll go for 2 more cups. 2 at a time. It's obviously safe for me. And it's not a compacted cup. This could be nice. So yeah, it's a rainy day, and I bake bread when I need to. Not when I run out of it, whenever the heck I want. And whenever I kind of feel that, stressed out. And today has been one of those days. So, good to make something and be constructive. Okay, so right now I'll show you where we're at, okay? Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is where we're at. It's really pillowy soft. Very nice, but we're gonna add some more flour. Let's go with another 2 cups. You keep an eye on how many cups we're using and put that in the comments for me. Please, I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time. Don't do too much. I'm just gonna knead it. Oh, Lord help me. I've got to take off this bracelet. It's cute. Lovely gift. But does not belong there. There we go. Oh yeah. This is sticky. So that's kind of how I'm going to do it. So that I don't have to go back later, and I've already wasted enough. Ooh, that's soft. Oh, that's like pillows. I wish you could feel it. It feels really nice. It feels really good. This is where you get the air coming in, because you're folding one piece over the other. So I'll just do it right here and you can see it, okay? And then we'll get rid of this. I'll clean that later. So here's the dough. You can't see that either. Boy, I really need that thing, don't I? Okay. And I don't really like a lot of kneading. I'm lazy. So that's okay. I'll get this to where I want it to, and then I'm going to leave it for like 5 minutes. And yeah, just actually do a little bit more flour and just kind of roll it. And this is the way I like to do it. I rather roll it. Oh, it feels good. There. It's shaggy looking, but I don't really care. I'm not going to cover it up. What I'm going to do is wash my hands, take some lovely butter, and butter those pans, and I'll be back. And I did just want to talk a little bit about butter, margarine, that sort of thing. I was on margarine for the longest time because at the time I was lactose intolerant. My body's changed and I could go back on butter. Butter has more flavor. Butter is more natural. It's better for you. In my humble opinion, in my life. If you want to use a spray olive oil, I mean, it's not like I haven't oiled my pans, but I'm just pretty generous. You know, my mother could bake bread. I always say she can't cook because she couldn't, but boy, that woman could bake bread. Woo! And she learned from my grandma. It's one thing my mom loved to do. And then she worked in a bakery. That's when hell broke out. Anyway, she used bacon fat at home on her bread. I mean, she would use, you know, bacon and eggs in the morning and tea and toast for my father. And then save the bacon fat in the little larder. And yeah, she'd use that. And I'm telling you, there is nothing better. Yeah, I had Paul argue with me a time or two. Bacon fat, no, blah, blah, blah. That's okay. He never had it. I did. It was very good. Is it healthy? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I'm just saying, you know, flavor. Oh, it's a little too thin there. Okay. So I'm going to add a little more flour because I used an under amount by quite a bit. But this is very, oh, it's luscious. So it's really nice just to, you know, dip it. This is for me. It works for me. Again, this may not work for you. I don't know. But it looks pretty. I'm going to put it in there, stretch it out, pat it down. We're ready. There we go. I don't like fussing a whole lot. If something looks like it's not the right size, then make it the right size. If it looks good to you, it looks good to you. So I'm going to let mine rise in the oven once. That's it. And once it's risen, I will put the oven on 375. And it should take about 30, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. So, you know, again, whatever works for you. These are skinny loaves. You know why? Because I didn't add as much. Oh, you see? Yeah. I'm really off my mark today. Really am. It's okay. I'm still making bread. Still making bread. Here we go. A little more on top. These will be big fat loaves. So if you're not using the full measure of flour, it should be 9 to 10 cups then. This would be the better. It's making bigger ones. And then flatten them out if you want to or not. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life, how you make your bread. I guess this could be another big one. Okay, so 3 loaves, not 4. But yeah, if you use the full measure, it's just, you know, has a lot to do with humidity and ambient to pressure, and if it's raining out, if your house is cold. My house is semi-cold all the time. It just is. Anyway, poke these down, see what happens. If they come up really nice, great. Maybe I'll have my pretty nail marks all over this. And I don't care. If you want to do your bread so it looks really super fancy, go for it. I am going to add, I'm going to break up a couple of dots of butter on the top, because it's going to melt. It's going to be in the oven with the light bulb on, like, you know, for the oven, and it'll melt down the lumps of butter. And then at the very end, I'll just get my hand and I'll just wipe it all around. So that's what it looks like right now. Come back. Hi guys, I didn't realize we're 24 minutes in. I'm going to cut this video and do a part 2. Bye for now.